It's strange interacting with a bully.
So today's a weird day. Woke up 6:15, got out of bed. Woke up at that point. Went for a run. Let's fix this. Went for the run. Run went well. Like good. 8 minutes and 18 seconds. Had to tie my shoe on along the way. Felt good that I did it. 20 push-ups, all that sort of thing. Um, then came here. What did I do? Oh, then because this morning I had a group presentation sort of thing, and we were presenting an entrepreneurship pitch, like just the idea that we had, which was for like educating the children in schools on the internet and social media and like how to stay safe with that. And it was the presentation we prepared. It was me and a guy, I won't say his name. A group of four with two girls, sort of thing. And that we prepared the presentation we prepared. I thought it was clean, like it was good. It was introducing the concept. We had just had a week basically to like come up with this sort of thing. So it was trying to go like what the kind of concept of it was, what our values are, and that sort of thing. I thought the presentation went well. There was a question period afterwards, so the way I envisioned it going was very much we give the concept essentially in a 5-minute presentation, which goes by real quick, and then the question period they ask for specific details, sort of thing. And then so in the question kind of period, these are like actual real business people too, not just professors, said that the presentation needed to be more clear. They were nodding with us, like they understood where the idea was. It was a good idea, but they didn't really know what it was about. And then they gave some more feedback and all that sort of thing. And I was happy with the result. I was going like, okay, cool. It was just just a concept idea. We're still in the development kind of stage. We have a whole nother semester to develop this idea more. So let's not get too hung up on that sort of thing. But yeah. And then when this was over like a Teams call essentially on Slate, and when all the judges and professors left, and it was just the students, there's this one girl who, the guy who I presented with would put 2 thumbs up because he thought it was positive. I thought I was happy with the result, and she ripped into us and was going no, that was terrible. What do you mean? And it was, and then he responded really like emotional, going, what are you talking about? And then it was this whole fight and debate sort of thing, and it was just it was very, very hard, if I'm being honest, because I'm going, okay, where are you coming from? If I'm thinking that it was actually a good takeaway sort of thing, and you're saying the complete opposite, let's kind of find out what it is. And the way she was talking it felt condescending. It was like I was a child and she was going explaining it really. What you had to do was that's all you had to do. How she was gaslighting us and going you didn't include all of the information that we included on the slides. The rough slide sort of thing. And I'm going, no, but that's what I based it off of. And then I'm looking at the rough sketch sort of thing and comparing it to the final product and going, no, we talked about that. But then they were having a fight sort of thing, and it was it has put a sour, oh my God, I fucking suck in me for the rest of the day. And I keep coming up with going okay, what am I gonna do? Email the professor that she can't talk to me like this, email the group going this is how it's gonna go, or I don't know. I think in the end, what I'm going to do is message her privately and go listen, I'm open to criticism. I made the mistake of we focused on the why as opposed to the what of the presentation a lot too much. But you can't talk to me like that. You can't talk down to me like I'm your subordinate. We're all equal parts in this group. I would never speak to you like that, and it's frustrating because to be honest, if it's I don't know, I can get mad in retaliation, but then once I do that, then I automatically lose the argument or the discussion because I've overreacted, because I will react more than they expect. And so it's just such a it's a blow to the I'm gonna keep talking even though the time is going, just because this is important. I don't know. It's very like. I've had to do a lot of trying to just like let it go, going stop obsessing about it, stop fighting with her in your minds, like stop coming up with things to like just move past. Does it really matter? Like the presentation was 10%. It was worth 10% of the mark, and like it's just going what like her reaction was just too much, just was unwarranted, and I don't know, like it's been an interesting process to have to not let the critic, like her critique of the presentation and the way she presented her critique, to take too much control and make me go like, okay, well, I'm the worst presenter ever, because that's not true. And it's been a nice test of going, okay, no, hold on, stick. Like believe in yourself, guy. You it's very tough when I thought it went well, could have gone better, definitely room for improvement, didn't really matter in the long run, for it to just be met with a, like, would you ever yell at your group member? I don't think I would never do that. Like, just over Microsoft Teams, I'm going like it's over a group phone video call. Like, you're not doing that to me in real life. Like, I'm not trying to go but I'm tall, so I'm going to look down at you. So you're going to look up at me, which automatically your body's going to be aware. There's going to be a degree of intimidation there, and I'm not going there. I'm going to scare you, and you're just going to listen to me. But it's just I go. It has affected me, and I find that very interesting. I need to just let it, does it actually matter? Do I really need to send her a message? Like, I want to wait a bit, let it sit, do I actually care this much about it? And more importantly, though, I need to focus on not letting her critique of me then define my perception of me. Because I know that I'm susceptible to doing that. And that is one thing that I'm trying to work on, because I'm not doing it for her. I'm doing it for me. I wanted to do the presentation to get good at presentations, to get better, to see what it was like to actually pitch in front of potential investors of things. And so they gave feedback, and I was going, okay, cool. I agree with their feedback. It should have got me more precise. So there we go. That's good to know. They said if the 5 minutes was an introduction for an hour-long presentation, it'd be good, but just for 5 minutes, got to be quicker. Good to know. Okay, cool. It's just I did not deserve to get yelled at like that. And honestly, I don't know whether or not she was directing it at me or the guy who was the other guy, but I was listening and actively listening, so it really sunk, and it's tough. You gotta not let other people's opinions of you dominate your own opinions, which you've heard a million. I've heard a million times, because I'm doing this for me. I'm talking to me right now. But it's still tough not to let that critique get into your head, which is just, it's interesting. But I feel that I've handled the situation better internally, sort of thing, and going okay, let's not let this get the best of me at the moment. But yeah, so today was a weird day. And yeah, it's strange interacting with a bully, essentially, And like I go, should I have stood up for myself? And I go, like, in the moment, is that the hill I want to die on? Is she going to listen to what I have to say? Because the guy but he wasn't really presenting it very well. Like, I don't know. It's very much going, okay, at the end of the day, the presentation could have been better, but there are key decisions that you actively made that were the incorrect ones. But you actively made those decisions, which means that those decisions can be made. You're not just an idiot who can't present. You chose a path that was the incorrect one for the time. Okay, that's actually, I needed to say that. That actually makes me feel better. Okay, cool. Right, because because essentially what I took away is going like, I'm just an idiot. Like, I'm just an idiot. That's the way it felt she was speaking to me, was just, you're like, I can't believe you did that way. That only an idiot would someone who had just no thought put into it would create that presentation. And so that was going. I didn't think that was, I don't know. There's two different perspectives. But yeah, I feel yeah. I needed to say a lot of that. Like, that hurt. It hurt. Like, I was trying to read the Heidegger for the class tonight, and it was like I couldn't get the thoughts of it out of my mind, sort of thing, and like went for a walk, sort of thing, which is like not like I'm also not trying to like go like, it felt like I was being blamed for everything. When it just, like, I don't know, it just going, there was no positive sense to it, and going, was there nothing we did correct? Like, nothing. It just, the criticism hit. It hurt. It hit hard and hurt. It hit hard and hurt. Yeah. But I feel I'm not letting that define who I am, because what gives her the authority to dictate how I feel? Her criticisms may be valid. She definitely could have framed them in a more, like, a less, just don't talk down to me like I'm an idiot. Like don't go like all you had to do was say this thing. Like, it just like makes me go, oh, all of my body just wants to come back, like, with just like fight fire with fire, but I know that I can't do that. It just was. It was an interesting situation. And yeah, like, just honestly, it was okay, cool. So like what I've learned, the pitch has got to be very direct. There we go. Okay, that made sense. I would have agreed with that. The criteria for the rubric seemed like they wanted it to be more about the why of why you're doing this sort of thing. And we're in this concept stage of the business idea process of just it was just going like your first thing that you said when everyone leaves was just aggressive, going, that was terrible. Going, that was terrible? Like, okay. All right, let's hear out why it was terrible. And then for the ideas, some of them were valid, and then some of them not to be valid, like easily rebutted, like going like, I can't believe how you guys didn't do this. Like, we had all the information on the blank slides that we did with you. Like, how could you do it so poorly? And I go, like I pointed out, like, it's with them, like, directly things that we mentioned that were on the slides, which, if you're going to say you put none of the information, if I find even just one, you're wrong. And I found multiple, so then you're even more wrong. So it's just fucking frustrating. Like, shut up. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, it really, I really didn't like it. And I know that I need to consider the source this criticism is coming from. And what I should walk away with that is not listening to, like one of the things she said was going, like, you can't listen to the tone of them, of they're nice people. You have to listen to just what they say. And if you just listen to what they say, it's just sucked. Like, they did not like it. They thought it was really bad. And I go, okay, man, like if me and him, who I would say have more positive worldviews than both of them, or just I'll just be particular than her, then you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be fucking listening to her, because who the fuck is she? I think that's an important thing I'm trying to figure out here. Going like don't focus on the more negative person that was ripping into you for 45 minutes afterwards, when wouldn't actually listen to what you were saying, and they would just fight always, and just it turned into this argument rather than a discussion. Like, listen to the people you pitched to, who didn't seem to hate you, nor the idea, just needed to be flushed out more. Okay, cool, I can work with that. Yeah, okay, cool. So it's just needing to focus on the positive, because I know that if I focus on the negative, it just will the negative feedback. Okay, yeah, no. Just, yeah. It's been an interesting thing to process, especially in light of trying to believe in myself, sort of thing. To have just that. But I think I just need to meditate on it, let it marinate, and just let the thoughts linger, let the thoughts happen, but watch them walk away. Not obsess too much. Not try to argue with her in my head for the next time when I see her virtually. It just needs to go like, you know what, like, not even worth your time. Like, just fuck her. Just whatever. Because otherwise I'm just going to fall into a toxic mentality, which ultimately will be my demise rather than hers. So, you know what? It's a fucking thing. You know what? Her feedback is irrelevant. The only feedback that really matters is the potential investor people. And so I'm going to focus on that. And theirs was more positive kind of thing. Because I'm not denying that it needed work or could have been done differently. But I'm not just a fucking idiot. Yeah. Because I'm not. Because I'm not. That's just, get that thought. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, this was fun. Yeah. Cool. Day 9 or day 8. I don't know. See you next time.